Oscar nominations. All right. Does anybody care? No, not that much. Doesn't seem. Because, I did ask you guys. I asked the YouTubes. Does anybody care out there? And this is the poll right here. I said, do you care about the Oscars? Yes, no, kinda. So, yeah. So 10% out of 903 votes said yes. 69% said no. And then 21% said kinda. I mean, I'm kind of in the kinda category. Kinda in the kinda. Did that even make sense? I'm in the kinda category because it's like, yeah, I think it's kind of cool, but I really don't give a shit. You know, I like what I like and cool, whatever. I mean, it's cool that they get recognition for really good performances, but whatever. So, you know, but here's the nominations right here. We won't go over all of them, but Best Picture, we have Belfast, did not see. Coda, not see. Don't Look Up. I am actually surprised that Don't Look Up got nominated for Best Picture. I mean, I'm not saying it was terrible, but I just didn't know what that movie really wanted to be. I mean, it was very satirical, but then it was also very, and it had serious moments. I mean, great performances and stuff, but the movie kind of annoyed me a little bit. I probably have to watch it again. But yeah, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, which I don't even know which one that is, but I think Ray Fisher posted that he was watching that. Dune, I would say that is the movie that I would choose for Best Picture. King Richard, I haven't seen yet. Of course, Will Smith. Licorice Pizza, I keep hearing great things. Nightmare Alley, I did see that. I thought it was fantastic. That would be my second choice as of right now. The Power of the Dog, which you could watch on Netflix. And then West Side Story. Of course, they would nominate West Side Story, even though nobody really gave a shit about that movie. And then, of course, you have Best Director right here. We have Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson. We have Kenneth Branagh. We have Jane Campion. We have Hamaguchi right here. And then we have Steven Spielberg. No Denny. No Denny. What the fuck? Really? Did anybody see West Side Story? I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad movie, but did anybody see any of the other ones too? But at the same time, I'm like, okay, you have Dune get nominated, but this is not new, folks. This is not anything new. Again, back in 2012, when Argo literally won Best Picture, Ben Affleck was not even fucking nominated for director. He still won the Academy Award because he was also producer on it, at least, but the Oscars they're weird, man. Politics too. People get paid off. Don't think that doesn't happen. Best Actress, we have Jessica Chastain for Eyes of Tammy Faye. Haven't seen it yet. We have Olivia Colman, The Lost Daughter, that looked really good. Penelope Cruz, Parallel Mothers. Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos, and then Kristen Stewart, Spencer. Crazy, right? The two leads of Twilight we're talking about. One of them's the Batman. One is now an Academy-nominated actress. Look at that. Look at them go! I haven't seen any of these movies, so I got to catch up. Best Actor. Andrew is coming in for the Oscar. Thank you, Ryan. I saw that you also posted another super chat. Thank you, sir. Javier Bardem for being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield, which I watched over the weekend. And yeah, that's good. I still have to watch King Richard, Will Smith, and then, of course, The Tragedy of Macbeth, Denzel Washington. So we're good on that. Best Supporting, we got all these right here. Like I said, I have to catch up on all these. I don't know if I'm going to watch West Side Story, but I probably will. But I want to see Lost Daughter. That looked really good. Belfast and all of them right there. So, hey, look at that. Even fucking Steppenwolf got nominated for Academy Award. Kieran Hines, right? He got nominated for Belfast. So there you go. Kirsten Dunst, too, also got nominated. And then, of course, I think they're married, right? Jesse Plemons also got nominated. I really got to watch that movie. I'll probably watch it over the weekend. It's on Netflix, easy to get to, unlike some of the other ones. So, and then, of course, you have costume design, best sound, all the technical stuff, adapted screenplay, original screenplay. And again, Don't Look Up, man. They're really loving that movie. I just didn't think it was Oscar worthy. I really did not think that movie was Oscar worthy. But, what am I? I'm not the Academy, right? I am not. Original song, cinematography. I mean, of course, Dune, Greg Fraser is there. But again, no Denny. No Denny. That's a travesty, man. Best visual effects, Dune. Free Guy, No Time to Die, which is interesting. I mean, I know they did visual effects on there. You don't notice them because they're trying to just help out the stunt work that happens in there. Shang-Chi, which that's well deserved, and of course Spider-Man: No Way Home. But yeah, it's just kind of funny. Anyways, no Denny in the Oscars. No Denny. Spider-Man, well, you don't think it deserves that? I mean, obviously any of those movies are going to get that. But Spider-Man, of course, they were trying to... some people were saying that it should have got Best Picture. It's like, will we stop that? Stop that with the whole Best Picture thing when it comes to these movies. It's like, it's not... I mean, eventually that's what's going to happen. You realize that, right? When it comes to like the big blockbuster movies and, they're going to start incorporating those for Best Picture at one point, right? If they haven't already. I think they probably... What's funny is, like, back in the 90s, it was like blockbuster, like your Bravehearts, your Titanics, and whatever. Some of those were like big movies at the box office, and then of course they would win like Best Picture and stuff like that. That just doesn't happen now. Like now, you look at the list for Best Picture, you go, I don't even know these fucking movies. That's what's sad about this now. It seemed like in the 90s. I mean, look at Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was huge, and it won all kinds of Oscars. You don't get that shit anymore. What the fuck? I think that was pretty much the last time where it was like everybody was like super excited to see what, who was going to clean house and whatnot and what was going to get Best Picture. And people actually went out and saw the Best Picture. They don't go and see these anymore. I mean, fucking A, man. Nightmare Alley, people don't know what the fuck that is. When you look at the Best Picture category, I mean, people just don't even know what these movies are anymore. Maybe they saw Don't Look Up, but Licorice Pizza... Power of the Dog. Who's going to go see these? Belfast? Yeah. I mean, Don't Look Up. Drive My Car. I didn't even hear about that movie. That's the only movie I was like, I don't even know what that is. So, yeah, it just kind of sucks the way it is right now. So, what can you do, though?